Today in YoChat, we will continue our chat with Aziwe, a sister, daughter, friend, and living positively influencer. Last week, you heard about the first step to her healing, once finding out her status. This was to make peace with who she was as a person, accepting herself for who she was. Today, we continue with her and Hombisa, our HIV care and treatment specialist, and we look a little deeper at HIV testing services for youth. Aziwe, last week you shared a story with me around a youth wanting to access an HIV test. Can you tell me what happened again?
I received a call from an 18-year-old that I've met before, and he told me that he exposed himself on contracting HIV the previous weekend, and he feels the need to have an HIV test. And he just wants us to find out as to what were his options are, because he's still in school, and by the time he's out of school, clinics are closed.
So here we have got a young adult, 18, exposed to HIV, and the good news is that he or she out there, they know how to respond. They know what they're meant to do. They know what they did has put them at risk, and so they want to reach out and go for an HIV test. Hombisa, why should someone have an HIV test?
The important thing for getting HIV test is to know about your status. If you're HIV positive or negative. And if you're HIV positive, you can get to treatment early. And getting to treatment early means that you are able to suppress the HIV virus in the body.
What are the options out there when it comes to accessing an HIV test? Maybe I can go back to Aziwe and ask what happened to that young man.
Well, because we saw that by 4, we leave school at like 4:30, so we had to have another option for him to get the HIV test. So we went to the mall and we bought an HIV test kit, and we went home to my place and we ran the test.
What I love about the clinic environment, I'm assuming that you're going to get counseling and you're going to get support and you're not going to feel alone. But it sounds like there's another option, self-testing, where you can go into a pharmacy and get that test for yourself. But the only thing there is maybe that person wouldn't have someone like you there with them, because I know that you've also been trained in HIV counseling and testing, so you were able to give that support. Hombisa, how else can our youth access HIV tests?
They can go to their local clinics where they can get a HIV test and get counseling, as you mentioned. And bear in mind, with our youth today, they like to do things in their own way.
Can I find out what was his result or...
His results were negative, but I did tell him that, you know what, we still have to do another one, or you have to go to another clinic after 6 weeks just to be sure.
Aziwe, what is your message to our youth of Durban when it comes to knowing your HIV status?
The worst HIV status to have is unknown. When you know, you get back the control for your life. I mean, one finger prick is all it takes.